Hey, what's up guys? Jose here, shreddeddad.com. In today's video, I'm gonna give you part 2 of the DIY home pulley cable system. Now in my first video, I showed you how to create a high pulley, a low pulley, and a cable crossover coming from high to low. Now in this video, I'm gonna show you the second part. We're gonna continue with the cable crossovers, but in this video, you're gonna learn how to create a cable crossover that's coming at neutral across the chest, and then I'm gonna show you how to recreate a cable crossover that's coming from low to high. And if you haven't watched that first video, make sure you click the link below this video. I'm going to leave it right below there, and I'm also going to put it somewhere around here in this video. So you can click that, watch that first. That's going to show you the basics of how to create everything, all the materials that I used, and then you can go from there. Then you can come back to this video after you've set that up so that you have the whole complete DIY pulley system. Now in this video, you're going to need a few additional materials, but not that many. You're going to need 2 extra pulleys, and then you're also going to need 2 hitch pins to attach to your rack, and also a set of spring clips, which are not very expensive. So I'm going to walk you through the whole setup, and then I'll show you how to do it step by step. Here is a setup for the low to high cable crossover. Very simple setup. Again, I suggest you watch part 1 of these videos first so that you can get the whole setup and see how easy the addition of the extra angles for the cable crossover is going to be. So I'm going to show you here how easy this is. You have a strap here connected to a spring link, connected to a pulley, and they're both sides are the same, by the way. That cable comes down to the middle where it connects to another spring link and to the loading pin. Now if we come back up, then we have the cable going through the pulley. The cable comes back down here, and it connects to another pulley that's connected to another spring link, connected to a hitch pin that goes inside the rack. Now at the end of the cable, we have a strap that creates the handle. So I'm going to give you a close-up now of this whole setup so that you can see how simple this is. So here's the bottom of the whole setup. So we have the strap here, we have the hitch pin here connected to a spring link that connects to the other pulley, and then the cable here, that's the end of the cable. If I work my way up the cable, there's the other pulley connected to a spring link, connected to a strap that goes around the pull-up bar, and then if we come down to the center here, there's the other spring link connected to the loading pin and the weight that you want to lift. Now when you do get the pulleys, make sure that the pulleys are able to fit this hole right here. The hole right here should fit the spring links, okay? That's very important so that you can connect the spring link to the pulley. Now also make sure that the pulleys are the ones that you can take apart, because you're going to need that in order to get this into the cable, unless you do it initially, unless you buy 2 different pulleys initially. But make sure you buy a pulley that's very resistant to weight. This one over here can hold over 400 pounds, and that way you won't have a problem with the weight. Now I'm going to show you how to create the anchor point for the middle of the rack. This is going to be for the cable crossover across the chest, like this, and then the other one's going to be for the bottom so that you can go from low to high on the cable crossover. So you're going to need a few things. You're going to need 2 of these. This is a hitch pin, okay? Very, very simple to set up. All you're going to need is to make sure that your holes here on the side of the rack, on the inside of the rack, are the same size as the hitch pin. Now mine is 5/8 of an inch, so make sure that yours fits your rack. So I'm going to insert it through the rack, and then on the other side I'm just going to put this pin that clips it in place, okay? So make sure also that the usable length, the length from the end of the handle all the way up to here, is greater than the length of your rack. This one in particular is a 3x3 rack, so the length of the black part here is more than 3 inches, okay? Very simple. You're going to need 2 of these, one for this side, one for the other side. After that, we're going to need a spring clip for both sides, and very simple, you're just going to put the spring clip right into the hitch pin like that, and then at the end of that, we're going to connect a swivel pulley. Okay, make sure it swivels around, and make sure that you can take it apart. As you see right there, that has a little pin that goes through the pulley, and that allows me to take it apart so that when I'm ready to put it into the cable, I can just take it apart and insert it into the cable without a problem. So we have the hitch pin, we have the spring clip, and then we have the pulley that goes into the spring link, okay? Now if I wanted to set it up for the center of the rack so that I can get the chest press right across the center, then I would do that, use the pin to hold it in place there, to secure it. And then all I have to do is take this apart and insert the cable through that. Okay, very simple. Now, once I have that pulley in there, all I have to do in order to change it from the neutral position going across the chest to the low to high is simply take the pin out, insert this lower, and then I completely change the angle of the exercise to go from low to high for the cable crossover. So that's it, very simple. You're gonna do it on one side and then you're gonna repeat it again on the other side. So there you have it, guys. Now you know how to set up the anchor points in order to create a cable crossover across the chest and also a cable crossover from low to high. Of course, you want to make sure you check out the first video in order to get the whole setup from start to finish so that you can recreate a low to high pulley, high to low pulley, and a cable crossover going from high to low. This is just the additional cable crossovers that I wasn't showing you in the first video. So make sure you click the link below this video for that. I'm also going to leave the links below this video for the update for the additional information that I provided in this video, such as the pulleys, the hitch pins, and also the additional spring clips. I hope you liked the information in this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments and questions down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm also going to leave the link right here to the video so that you can check out that first video if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.